knows that she transitioned, threatened, like they tried to blackmail her.
Well, a lot of people must have known she transitioned when she was 19. She's not that old.
Well, that's the thing. Well, she started transitioning when she was 14, apparently, she said. And I mean, she transitioned on YouTube. I didn't know that. I mean, nobody knew, right? None of us knew. But somebody, apparently, I would reckon somebody from Holland who perhaps went to school with her or something, or a family friend.
She's from Holland?
Yeah, she's Dutch. Yeah, isn't that crazy? She has lost her accent. Yeah. So she lives in Holland, and yeah, somebody tried to blackmail her, and instead of, obviously giving them what they wanted, she said, okay, well, you forced my hand and this is me. And she gave them the middle finger, and it was awesome. I watched that video because I get notifications when she posts, right. And I saw it when there was only like 10,000 views, and now there's 24 million people have watched it. And it's turned into, I think it's kind of awesome, because it's totally backfired on the people that were trying to blackmail her. And now God, I can't imagine how much money she's made off that video alone. And just with new subscribers and people, that didn't know who she was. Now they know. She's headlines around the world right now. And it's awesome.
I mean, I didn't know I had seen her just because like people would post, videos of her doing like that 3D, which was crazy. Yeah. Those 3D masks on her face.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah, it was like crazy stuff she does. I had just known her for that. I didn't even know she did makeup. You know what I mean? Yeah. Beauty makeup. I just thought she did. Anyway, and then I noticed when I was watching that Netflix special, I'm like, oh, she does makeup and has subscribers. I thought she just did like crazy masks because I had, but
no, she's not. And she's actually, speaking of the Kardashians, she's had Kim and I believe Kylie on her channel, and doing their makeup as well. And she's done Drew Barrymore's makeup, a whole bunch of different celebrities, because they've all, now Drew Barrymore's got her makeup line Flower. And then obviously Kim started her KKW, and, Kylie does her Kylie Cosmetics and stuff. And so when they were launching their brands, they were very smart about it. They went to the top beauty YouTubers and said, hey, can I be in your video? And of course, they're going to get a lot of views because Kim Kardashian's in their video, and Kim Kardashian's going to get a lot of exposure because it's Nikki Tutorial. So they all they all did it. They did it with Jeffree Star. They did it with Jaclyn Hill. They did it with all of the YouTubers.
And I remember Jeffree Star so far back when he did not do anything with makeup. So I had no idea how many millions of dollars he has made. Like that, I just learned on this documentary too.
He's like a bazillionaire too.
Because of his sales and makeup.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And he owns a company called Killer Merch. And they do, he's helped a few other beauty influencers launch their brands. And he ended up, hang on, I'm just trying to plug this in. He ended up launching Manny MUA's new palette, and a bunch of them, and obviously they pay him, whatever for him to produce it and stock it and distribute it and everything. So beyond his Jeffree Star Cosmetics, he's got Killer Merch, which is like they do all sorts of different lines for different influencers and stuff. So yeah, he's built an empire, and he just broke up with his boyfriend, which Nathan Schwant, his name is Nate. And that was like huge news the day before Nikki came out. And then Nikki's like, that's cute. I'm coming out. And so it was this huge day for beauty bloggers and influencers, and just, it's been a crazy year so far.
Yeah, right? Crazy, right.
In January.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, thank you very much, Christine, for giving me updates. I have learned quite a bit.
Well, I hope it wasn't just, babbling, but all this stuff is exciting.
Have you back on for my royal updates.
I'd love that. I'm there. It's a date.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, so we're going to wrap this podcast up. Thank you for coming on, Jen. Of course, we will get to our stupid news the next podcast. I feel yeah, we got to get back in the swing of like collecting news and, you know, all of that. And I will be doing an episode soon with some updates on my life, which there's obviously a lot has happened with me.
You want to give a shout out about your awards show?
Oh, yeah. So I am, right. I've been nominated for a Rock Award, which is an award for our city. And it's for Female Comedian of the Year last year.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it's a voting thing. So you can go to the rockawards.show.com and just click voting, and then just look for Cindy Zaccheri Arena under Female Comedian. That's going to be fun. By the way, Jen, it's a red carpet event.
Oh.
Yeah, so listen. So we'll go
Will you
over...
wear a ball gown?
Yeah, really quick, yeah. We'll just go over my thoughts. So it's a red carpet event. And, of course, you know Danielle is so excited to...
She likes her fancy dress.
Get all fancy dressed up, right? So she was Googling, like, outfits. And somebody last year had worn... And I didn't go last year because I was already in Florida, so I missed last year's show. But they had on a glitter tuxedo jacket, and she wants me to wear that. And everybody at work today was saying, you need to go get the most obnoxious prom-looking dress with, like, tulle that you will just look ridiculous in.
Yay!
And go over the top with your makeup, just look absolutely ridiculous, and strut down that red carpet.
When is it?
It's the end of February.
That's like 6 weeks away. You might be like a size 2 by then.
No, I don't think so. I have not lost, really, I've only lost a couple pounds in the last 2 weeks. I'm on a stall right now. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay.
Here.
I'm still off the diabetes meds, so... Yeah, but yeah, so that's another thing I haven't discussed since I've been gone, is that I did have the weight loss surgery, which I had discussed that, you know, that I wanted to do it prior. But yeah, so we're going to do that update with Amy because, I don't know, just going to do that update with her. So yeah, so I'm going to update everybody on what's been going on with me. And, yeah, I got I got some shows coming up. So February, well, it's local. They're not playing. We're so far we're not on the radio again yet. I haven't decided if I wanted to do all that because I like the freedom of being able to say what we want and swear, and I'm just not up for the FCC regulations anymore. So I'm not ready to go back on the radio right now. I'm happy if we can just like bang it out and just drop it onto the podcast. I'd have to go through the editing and you know, breaks for commercials. I'm just, yeah.
Are you done, or do you want a quickie story?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay, so usually we wrap it up with a wedding shame story.
Oh, yes, the wedding shames.
I've got an obituary
Oh,
today.
dear.
We ready?
Yes.
Okay, so poor Mr. Gary Bean, he died in Knoxville, Tennessee. Is that right?
Yeah, right.
So this is Mr. Gary Bean's obituary. To the owner of the big skinny dog that disappeared from your Fort Knoxville front yard where you had chained her to a picnic table, Gary Bean stole her. He was working in your neighborhood and would slow down and look every time he'd drive past your house. He considered talking to you about it, but you were never around, and it didn't take long to decide that anybody mean enough to treat a dog like that wasn't worth talking to anyways. So he applied bolt cutter to chain, loaded her in his truck, and went on the lam. She had a home and a new name by the weekend. Her people called her Maggie and loved her for the rest of her life, which was doubtless way longer than it would have been if she'd stayed chained up to your picnic table. That was many years ago. And the dog stealing statue has since run out, so there's nothing you can do about it now, if you're still around. And even if you are, Gary's out of reach. He died last Thursday without ever regretting setting Maggie free. Truth to tell, you probably weren't his only victim. Gary never met a critter he didn't love and wasn't about to let technicality stop him from acting on his convictions.
Right.
And then it goes on with the funeral arrangement.
Right. So they put did his family put that right in there?
Oh yeah, this was his full obituary in the newspaper. Because then right after that, it goes on to tell you about,
Oh, boy.
all the arrangements and everything.
That's great.
Oh,
That's great.
That's amazing.
Yeah. All right, yeah,
Thanks
and
for
you know
that.
what? We will be coming back with more craps, more wedding shaming, all of that too. So we're gonna get back on track soon.
We'll get it sorted out.
We'll get it sorted out. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you very much, and we
Thanks,
will
ladies.
catch you guys next week.
Have a
All
good
right.
night. Bye.
Bye bye.